Here. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary, ready to provide all the tactical intricacies, is Sue Smith. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Argentina, and they take on Algeria.
Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
And finding the flow. Delivering it into the box. The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi in central defence. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. How about the cross? He had work to do, the goalkeeper. And a good-looking pass. Alvarez. Doing well to keep possession. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Oh, that's splendid play. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Out of play for an Argentina throw. Alexis McAllister. Messi. Nahuel Molina. Here's Alvarez. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball.
Yeah, and it's great the way they interchange positions, isn't it?
Plenty of support here. Seemingly no one can stop him. And he drills it in. It will be a goal kick here. Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Nicely constructed. McAllister. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening.
Yeah, you can see they're just waiting for an opening.
Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. McAllister. Very quick thinking there. Well, the threat could be there. Well, there's defensive solidity for you. Otamendi. Almada. Rodrigo de Paul. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. De Paul. Fernandez. Promising attack. Rodrigo de Paul. Thoughtful play. And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here we can see it again. He hits it so cleanly. Perfect contact. And the keeper never really had a chance. It's a fantastic strike.
the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Teammates available. But the danger averted for now. Romero. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing.
Yeah, they're loving this, aren't they?
Messi. De Paul. And they keep it moving. And he read it well defensively. Wonderfully weighted pass. And it's played into the centre. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Messi. Nahuel Molina. Fernandez. Good ball over the top. De Paul. On to McAllister. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Can he find the right pass? Dangerous ball. And couldn't quite square the game. Close.
Well, that's not far away, is it? It's a good effort. They've just got to keep going, and I'm sure they'll get the equaliser.
Nahuel Molina. On to Messi. A very good tackle. Well, they keep passing away. Can he put it in? Oh, a brilliant save! Did so well to keep that away from trouble. Could be troublesome. Well, they have the ball again.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape was good there, out of possession.
Almada. Rodrigo de Paul. Just looking to keep the shape, it seems. Well, it's pass up. Fancies it. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. Now what can they do from here? And stopping the danger. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Maybe dangerous here. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Tagliafico. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. On to McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. Might lead to a chance. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Enzo Fernandez. Alvarez. Well read to put an end to that attack. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. How would you assess what you've seen?
Well, they've been impressive going forward. They've created some good chances too, but they've just got to make sure that they're going to keep it tight at the back.
Electing to cross into the centre. Oh, useful ball. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. And intercepts again.
Yes, so alert, read it well.
De Paul. Now with McAllister. Rodrigo De Paul. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, and I think he's had a really good first half. Not only his goal, which he took well, but his overall performance. I'm sure he'll look to continue that in the second half.
So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Almada. Can they set up a chance? De Paul. Molina. Here's Alvarez. Now opening things up. Nahuel Molina. Can he score? And that's a very good parry. Promising attack. Now sitting off them for now. De Paul. Good passage of play. Rodrigo De Paul. Now with McAllister. De Paul. Can he play it in? And conceding the corner. Good challenge. Fired over by Messi. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good set piece. He puts it into a good area, and it's a good finish too. Able to make good contact. And I'm not sure the keeper could have done much about that, to be honest.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. of attacking possibilities. Who can he pick out? Determined defending.
Yeah, it's a good block, that. Nothing fancy. Got the positioning just right, didn't they?
Alexis McAllister. Lovely ball. McAllister. De Paul. Nice looking move, this. Oh, moving it nicely. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Room to roam. The attack showed promise. A fine use of the ball. Oh, an incredible block. He has teammates around him. Really well positioned.
Yeah, he kept his focus well there, didn't he?
Oh, useful ball. That is how to keep it out of the net. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Delivering it. And deflected onto the crossbar. Good looking move. And with that, the attack breaks down. Fernandes. Not to like about that pass. Now he must favour the cross. Took a touch on the way through.
Well, here we can see it again. It's incredibly close, but the correct decision. No goal.
Messi with the corner. Could be dangerous. Fernandes. Alexis McAllister. Attractive build-up. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. A chance to whip it in. Danger building. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play.
Yeah, he nicked it in the bud quickly there.
Nahuel Molina. Well, good idea. Good work from Argentina to win it back. De Paul. Messi. Enzo Fernandez. And moving it forward. Fernandez. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Alvarez. Decent position. On to Messi. Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Enzo Fernandez. Now with McAllister. And nicely over the top. Eyeing an opening. Crossing possibilities. Oh, danger here. Alexis McAllister. Working so hard to win back possession. Just 10 minutes to go. And snuffing out the danger. De Paul. Fernandez. Rodrigo De Paul. Molina. Enzo Fernandez. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Rodrigo De Paul. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, this could really help the cause. And he read it well defensively. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Intelligent ball. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, that's splendid play. Here's Alvarez. Just the challenge that was required. Well, the threat could be there. Will it go in? Palmed away by the keeper. Showing a good reading of the game. Oh, this looks useful. Now with McAllister. Fernandez. Maybe dangerous here. And the chance slips away.
Yeah, it looked really promising, that, didn't it?
What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? What a magnificent pass. And the flag has gone up.
Well, you've got to be aware and alive inside the box. Always keep moving. And he's just got caught ball watching.
McAllister. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned. And welcome on a rainy night. The heavens opened earlier and it just hasn't relented. I'm Derek Ray, and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Argentina, and they take on Algeria.
Well, I'm really looking forward to this one today. It'll be interesting to see how both teams line up. But what an atmosphere we have here. I absolutely can't wait.
The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi in central defence. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. A quite narrow three in midfield and then a back four where the full-backs, they're going to be expected to get up and down those flanks.
McAllister. Almada. Alexis McAllister. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Enzo Fernandez. Good passage of play. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Enzo Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. And good work to regain possession. Effective challenge. And a throw-in it's going to be. Alexis McAllister. Plenty of support here. Is it the perfect pass? Well, you might say he was unlucky. Denied by the post. Goal kick. Chance to shoot. Really good piece of goalkeeping there.
Well, so close to seeing an early goal there. If not for the keeper, they would have been ahead. Great save, though, you have to say.
Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Alexis McAllister. McAllister. Fernandez. De Paul. On to McAllister. Making them chase shadows. And space to run into. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. De Paul. Nahuel Molina. McAllister. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Alexis McAllister. Rodrigo De Paul. Now sitting off them for now.
Yeah, they do look organised off the ball. Just need to remain focused, don't they?
Clever defending. Will it happen for them? Now with McAllister. Fernandez. Romero. And finding the flow. Fernandez. On to McAllister. Good looking pass. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. Alvarez. Enzo Fernandez. Now opening things up. No panic, just passing.
Yeah, they're keeping it so well, aren't they?
Enzo Fernandez. This looks more than decent. It needs an accurate cross. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Oh, nice ball. And losing possession. Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Enzo Fernandez. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. Now with McAllister. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Oh, that's exactly what you need. Standing firm, not giving an inch.
McAllister. Now with Messi. Alexis McAllister. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Flowing here. Oh, great block. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. And deciding to go short with this one. And whipped into the box. A bit wasteful from Argentina. He has teammates around him. Vital block there.
Well, he's read the situation perfectly. Top class, wasn't it?
Rodrigo de Paul. On to McAllister. Lionel Messi. Can they open them up? Super pass. Can he finish? And still goalless here.
How are they not 1-0 up? He has to be clinical in that position.
Well, putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. It did look on for them, but not to be. Almada. On to McAllister. Tagliafico. Here's Alvarez. Must take the lead here. Nice looking move this. Genuine chance. Well read to put an end to that attack. And too long, too strong.
Well, it was just overcooked, wasn't it?
Messi. Nahuel Molina. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, here's something we don't say terribly often. Lionel Messi has been a long way from his best. Not making his mark in this game.
Yeah, you can see he's not had much of an impact. Not enough of the ball around the box, and they'll need...
So away they go again. A low-key first half, I think we can call it. Molina. Rodrigo de Paul. On to McAllister. Good patience. Enzo Fernandez. Pass chiselled nicely. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Yeah, they won it back well there.
Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. McAllister. Alvarez. This is a joy to watch. Alexis McAllister. And a lot to like about this attack. And a throw-in forthcoming. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Went in strongly, decisively. Can he find the right pass? Very effective pass. And the cross goes in. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. De Paul. Now with Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. McAllister. Fernandez. Molina. Well, sitting off them for now. De Paul. Tagliafico. Now with McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. Promising possession, this. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Need to get back quickly here. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. And a foul there. Tagliafico. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Otamendi. Here's Alvarez. McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. And on to Gonzalez. Otamendi. And back with Emiliano Martinez. Alexis McAllister. Fernandez. Romero. Now with McAllister. Tagliafico. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Moving the ball nicely. Chance to cross. That's a good-looking ball. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Here it is now, a substitution.
Con el 9, Julián Álvarez. Entrará en su lugar con el 22.
Fernandez. And into the last 20 minutes. Enzo Fernandez. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising.
Yeah, they're taking control a bit now.
McAllister. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. And here's the pass over the top to Lionel Messi. Fernandez. Giving it a go. And the deflection there before it went over the byline. Going to be a corner. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. And denied by the post!
Oh, he met that so well. Got a good connection. So close.
Martinez, trying his luck. Possession one. Gonzalez. Palacios on the ball. McAllister. Messi. Martinez. And nothing comes of this attack.
Yeah, it was good positioning there, wasn't it?
And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? On the attack, is there to be late drama? Dangerous ball. Can he get the shot off? Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Palacios. Martinez. Palacios on the ball. Alexis McAllister. Palacios. Good distribution. Well, nearly shaving the post with that header. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, they still have designs on the win. And as of play it goes, throw-in coming up here.
Well, the home side are very much dictating the tempo over the past 15 minutes or so. They've created a lot of chances too, but you just wonder, is it going to be one of those days? They'll be hoping for at least one more chance and put it away.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Oh, nice ball over the top. Palacios. Very effective pass. And a throw-in for Argentina. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, it was cut out easily.
Oh, you can't give it away that easily, can you?
As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. If they can finish here, that might be that. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, nothing comes of it. Promising ball. Who can he pick out? And the referee blows the whistle. Still all square at the end of 90 minutes. Sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker Sue Smith. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Argentina and they take on Algeria.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Well, the threat could be there. Tagliafico. Enzo Fernandez. Alvarez. On to Messi. Rodrigo de Paul. Crossing opportunity. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Nahuel Molina. Now with Messi. McAllister. Moving the ball nicely. What to like about that pass. Interesting pass. Losing possession. Well, it's impossible to have Lionel Messi in the starting lineup and not talk about what he does so well.
Well, he's got a superb strike from distance. The power and the accuracy that he can get, it's just brilliant. And as a defender, you've got to close him down quickly.
So over the byline and a goal kick here. Enzo Fernandez. Here's Alvarez. Messi. Decent idea. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy.
Esta es una llamada para Joaquín Elcano. Repetimos, Joaquín Elcano. Su mujer espera en recepción.
And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Could be threatening. Still possibilities. And striking the post. Throw-ins given. An utterly disappointing cross. Goal kick. De Paul. Messi. Lionel Messi. On to McAllister. Oh, nice ball over the top. Moving the ball really well here. Alexis McAllister. And strong play here. Might lead to a chance. Here's Alvarez. Slight miscue in the final third. Decent chance. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. And they keep it moving. Able to get his body in the way. Well, opting for the short corner. Deftly defended.
Yeah, it was good positioning there, wasn't it?
Otamendi. On to McAllister. Almada. Fernandez. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. McAllister. Almada. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, a touch too heavy there. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? That's a good pass. Top-class defending. And the decision is one of offside here. Showing good defensive judgment.
Yeah, really good work there to see what was happening, wasn't it?
Cross might be on. Could be troublesome. Tagliafico. McAllister. Oh, nicely played. Fernandez. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in their future? But nothing comes of it. Could catch them on the break. Difficult to stop him. And roaming free here. Crossing opportunity. It comes to nothing in the end. And danger averted. Well read. Alexis McAllister. Ball with Nicolas Tagliafico. De Paul. Enzo Fernandez. Now with McAllister. Can they do it? And nicely parried away. Messi. Options in the middle. Can they jump ahead? Really sound defending. Body in the way again. Took a touch on the way through.
Well, the crowd are up for this. They haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, but this is a big chance.
So the corner played into the box. Oh, not safe yet. Otamendi. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes. And here's the pass over the top to Lionel Messi. Well, did well to win the ball back.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score here. Certainly piling the pressure on now. Really should be ahead.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Enzo Fernandez. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Alvarez. Rodrigo de Paul. Here's Alvarez. It's a cross towards the near post. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, it's on! And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Tagliafico. Now with McAllister. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Oh, good vision there. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, we like to be honest, and Julian Alvarez, quite honestly, hasn't been at his usual best.
Yeah, he's barely had a sniff at goal, to be honest. Those defenders have marshalled him pretty well out there. Needs to find a bit of magic, that little spark, but it all starts with testing the keeper.
So level pegging here, and it's anyone's guess how it's going to finish. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. Fernandez. Nahuel Molina. Confident play.
Yeah, you can see they're just waiting for an opening.
Rodrigo de Paul. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. Determined defending. Argentina will get the throw in. Messi. Enzo Fernandez. Playing with a flow and intensity. They've dropped a bit deep, haven't they? Well, they know how to pass the ball and at pace. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Superb effort to keep it in. And taking it away. Might be onto something. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, failure to keep the ball by Argentina. This might get them in front.
Yeah, they just need to make this count now.
Good looking pass. Well, the attack looks promising, distributing it well. Intelligent defending. Good angle for the cross. Otamendi. Enzo Fernandez. Rodrigo de Paul. And quick thinking defensively.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
McAllister. Molina. Moving the ball really well here. Plenty of support here. And covering tremendous ground here. Interception to snuff out the danger. Rodrigo de Paul. Nice looking pass. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Enzo Fernandez. Well, the man he's hoping to find is Messi.
Yeah, I'd always be in there because I know he'd find me.
McAllister. And moving it forward, but really sticking to their task defensively. Danger averted for now. A very effective challenge put in. Lionel Messi. De Paul. A chance to whip it in. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Well, can they open up the defence here? They have the advantage. Could be troublesome. And defensive play to be applauded. Romero. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Martinez. On to McAllister. Fernandez. Tagliafico. Oh, moving it nicely. Enzo Fernandez. That's a good-looking ball. Martinez. Real chance. And there it is. The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
Well, take a look at this. The manager won't be happy with how his team defended there. You've got to get rid. Show some fight when you're trying to win the ball back. It's just not good enough.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Enzo Fernandez. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Fernandez. Composed and patient passing. Crossing possibilities. This looks interesting. And possession changing hands.
Oh, it's brilliant positioning, shutting down the attack before it started.
Now options are plenty. Through the middle. Just needs to steady himself. Well, the danger was on, but just a fraction offside. And time for the change now. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving, because it's still close. Rodrigo de Paul. And winning it back. Well, shortly we'll hear the final whistle. The home side with the lead. What have you made of this?
Yeah, you'd say that marginally they've been the better side. They'll be happy if they can hold on in the final moments of the game, but they'll have to make sure they keep it tight and compact at the back.
And played the pass well. Can they level it up? And space to run into. Not a bad ball. And he got to it fairly easily. De Paul. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Long-range effort. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Rodrigo de Paul. Here's Alvarez. Alexis McAllister. Now with Medina. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of... Hello, good evening to you, wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me today on the commentary gantry is Sue Smith. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Argentina, and they take on Algeria.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
The Argentina first team. Cristian Romero starts alongside Nicolas Otamendi in central defence. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. Rodrigo de Paul. Fernandez. De Paul. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Yeah, really well organised off the ball there.
Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Oh, this looks useful. Very quick thinking there. Enzo Fernandez. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Over the touchline for a throw-in. Enzo Fernandez. Delightful passing. Almada. And offside, unfortunately. High pressing and good high pressing. This looks interesting. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. And take it away. Nahuel Molina. Now with Messi. Alvarez. Teammates in the middle. Can they set up a chance? Rodrigo de Paul. That's a good-looking pass. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. That's a good-looking ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And quick thinking defensively. Alexis McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, moving it nicely. Will it happen for them? Rodrigo de Paul. And can they make one of these passes count? Has a go! And not quite directing it on target.
Nah, it's not a bad attempt, that. Struck it well, but the keeper shifted his feet quickly and would have saved it, I'm sure.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Once again, couldn't keep hold of it. Decent idea. Messi. Now opening things up. Pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Can he find the right pass? And easily intercepted. Alexis McAllister. De Paul. Fernandez. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Oh, could finish. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, this is a brilliant team goal. Just watch the movement off the ball, pulling the defenders all over the place. And the passing, it's so intricate. As soon as there's an opening, they take it. It's a great finish too.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Con el 9, Julián Álvarez.
Alexis McAllister. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Not troubling the keeper. In a decent position. And he read it well defensively. Well, they could break at pace. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. Oh, good idea. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Well, foul play, says the referee. The delivery. Good-looking pass.
Great vision and awareness there. To see that and execute it, top class.
De Paul. Sitting deep here, that's their intention. Fernandes. Now with McAllister. Tagliafico. Moving the ball well here. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Oh, nice ball. Oh, read it really well. Nahuel Molina. Enzo Fernandez. Now with McAllister. Well, he could really get at the opposition. McAllister. Nice looking move, this. Takes aim. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Promising as they look to level it. It's a cross towards the near post. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. Enzo Fernandez. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Rodrigo de Paul. McAllister. And so it is, the first half story has been written. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Yeah, he's had a really productive first half. He gave his side the lead.
So they get the second half going here. Good work from Argentina to win it back. McAllister. Pass, and justifiably so.
Yeah, they're well in control, aren't they?
Oh, moving it nicely. Decides to shoot. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Otamendi. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. Well, that one has promise. And the referee blows for a foul. Very effective pass. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. De Paul. Gonzalez. Referee had a good view of that one. Danger building. Can they open them up?
Yeah, you can see they're just waiting for an opening.
Alexis McAllister. Oh, that's splendid play. Passing it accurately. Enzo Fernandez. Will it happen for them? Just couldn't get it through. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Rodrigo de Paul.
Well, the hosts have had a lot of the ball in the last 15 minutes. They've created some really good openings too. If they can finish one of those chances, you can't see the opposition getting back into this.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and create something else. It comes to nothing in the end. So a half an hour remaining. That's a lovely ball. Options in the centre. Just cutting off the supply. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Well, he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal.
Sale del terreno de juego.
And they're making a change.
Molina. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 25, Facundo Medina.
Fernandez. And on to Gonzalez. And moving it forward. Not allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that.
Oh, it's a bit too passive for me. They're flirting with danger now.
He has time to play it over. Can they chisel out another goal? Or can they open up the defence here? Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. McAllister. Rodrigo de Paul. On to McAllister. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Promising pass. Oh, nice ball over the top. Chance to cross. Nicely out of there.
Yeah, needed to just clear his lines, and he did. Just bought themselves some breathing space there.
Excellent vision. Martinez. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes.
Well, if we watch this again, it's all about being alert in and around the box. And when the ball falls to him, he's clinical. That's a really nice finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0.
Con el 22, Lautaro.
Went in strongly to win the ball. Lionel Messi. Plenty of support here. Messi. Well, he went for power and might be regretting that now. But it's one thing to know about how Alexis McAllister can do damage. It's another thing to actually try to stop him.
Yeah, he's really been at the heart of their attack, making the right runs, getting on the ball frequently, then releasing the pass just at the right time. He's going to be happy with that assist too.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Very quick thinking there. De Paul. Nico Gonzalez. The possession play frustrating their opponents. Enzo Fernandez. And passing it well. Out of play for an Argentina throw. Tagliafico. Decent position. And here he is, Lionel Messi. McAllister. Good-looking move. Enzo Fernandez. De Paul. Tagliafico. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, you've got to be more aware of the situation here. Have another touch. Give him time to get back into position.
Rodrigo de Paul. Now with McAllister. A very timely interception. Oh, tremendous vision. And a decent delivery. Did well to win it back. Messi. Enzo Fernandez. Now with Messi. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. De Paul. Lionel Messi. Fernandez. On to McAllister. And good anticipation. That's a lovely ball. The defender doing his job. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. And fired from the flank into the area. And it goes into the history books as a win for Argentina.